Welcome to the day 35 of the road to reach 2700 in rapid chess. Today I'm going to play 10-minute chess game. Currently I'm 2611. Just don't forget to do not miss the game of the day 34 between me and Ilya Smirin. He was once 2702. So after this game, you can go and also watch that. Okay, I played d4, knight f3. I don't know how to follow it up. I will play c4. I'll play c4 and knight c3. Let's see how he plays. He's playing the King's Indian. Okay, let's go. I'm not a d4 player. I'm not a player that plays against King's Indian. But today, I'm going to play it. Today, I'm going to play it and I'm going to take on e5. That's what am I going to do. This is a line that once international master played against me. And to be honest, it was very hard to face it over the board exactly because of this move. This rook e8 is not the best. Rook f8 is the best. In that game, I also played it. I also played rook e8 and it was not good. In the main exchange line, rook e8 is supposed to be the best, but here it's not. Because when he takes, I'll take back. He plays knight d4. I'll take, and bishop d3. So this is very important to learn from your mistakes and sometimes to do the same thing to your opponents. Like I've faced this hard position in my life that time. And remember, knight d4 does not exist because of knight c7. And then I just felt very bad during that game. He was an international master. I don't remember his name exactly, but he just defeated me in the end game. I had a very bad end game in that game. And then I decided, okay, it's very hard to face this line. And then I analyzed and the rook f8 is the best. But I've decided to play this against King's Indian players because they also, like me, does not know how to play these positions. So if he plays knight d4, I'll take. And I guess the move is bishop d3. Bishop d3. I'm not sure how am I supposed to continue against bishop d7. Yeah, I'm not sure. Bishop d7, exactly. What's the move? Is it f4 here? Or am I going to play rook c1? He's going to play c6. So if I play f4, he'll play h6, bishop h4. Because if f6, then yeah, I can play bishop h4, and if c6, I'll probably play d6, and it's, yeah, f4 is a move here, and rook c1 is also a move. Rook c1, c6, d6. I'm not sure if it's good. Bishop e6, bishop e7. It's so much confusing. The d6 is very hard to know. But he can play bishop f8, yeah? Then I can play bishop f4. I'm not sure. What about f4? Let's see what is f4 here. c6, d6, this is very good. Yet here, and bishop f8. You can just simply take here, at least, I mean. You can also play bishop f6 and then bishop c4 check. I'm thinking f4 is a good move. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for f4. If c6 and I go d6, you can also play c5. That's another way to play to ready for b5, but then I will stop it with b3. I mean, I have a stronger pawns in the center. Okay, checkmate. Tovin is from United Kingdom, UK. And he's a good player. It's clear that he's okay, c5. Yeah, exactly. That's also. But now I'm starting with I'm going to start with rook c1, but he can also play rook c8. Yeah, that's the little bit. Yeah, but including those two is better for me. Like if he plays rook c8, then in any single position, if he wants to. What is e5 here, guys? Can I just push or not? That's a big deal. Page 6, I'll go here. If g5, I can take. Well, let's start with b3. You can play b5. What if I bring the king in? Or what if I play rook e1? I don't know. The position is you need to play the end game. Against him. You can also focus on this guy with rook c2. I don't know how he's going to. Maybe he wants c4, take, rook c4, bishop c4, bishop b4, rook e4. I don't know. Let's start with rook e1. I'm going to play rook e1 first. Probably even bringing the king. Maybe one day rook e2, rook c2. I'm not sure. But it's the best way to go. Like, to first protect this guy. It's an endgame. Like, I'm expecting some f6, bishop h4, and then king f7, which I can reply as rook e2. And yeah, there is a pressure on this guy also. Like, I can put the pressure on this one. That's the way to play. Like now, let's play bishop h4. Do not waste time. King f7. Do I play rook e2? I'm not sure. I can also play king f2. Welcome to the channel. Maybe it's the Persian channel, maybe it's the English channel, I don't know, but welcome to the channel, Mohsen. Okay, king f7. Should I bring the king or should I play rook e2? What, bring the king to where? That's the question. But rook here is a plan. Let's just start with rook e2. I'm going to start with rook e2. And to work on his time also. So if rook c2 is a plan, I can play bishop g3. Yeah, I guess this is not bad for me. Like, the bishop here, maybe one day can even support e5. This bishop should finally go back here, because g5, I don't think it's a good plan to go. I don't think it's good. Can simply take, bishop take. And okay, maybe rook c1. Okay, bishop here, I'll just go rook c2. What's the big deal, bro? What does he has in mind? Like, bishop g4, I didn't understood it, to be honest. If bishop h6, I can even go e5. That's when you play with plan and when you don't play with plan. What is g5 here? Rook c5, gf. That's very complicated. Like, g5 is very complicated. I can also play f5, yeah? Yep, f5 is a move. Yeah, f5 is a move. What am I talking about? Okay, e5. Guessing oh, okay, this is hanging? This is just hanging? Wow. What is he doing? Should be 5 rook e4, yeah? Yeah, that's why. Okay, there is strange lines, but why not e5? Why not starting with e5? And then going for d6. This is probably winning. And bishop b5, rook here. h3, bishop f5. No, I'm not interested in losing those pawns. So let's go with e5. Yeah, let's go with it. If he takes, I'll take back. Yeah, and in some positions I have some threats to win the bishop. Everything. I reached a very good position because I was playing with a plan and my opponent was playing with just random moves. Of course, his position was also difficult. It seems like this is a progress, the pawn on c5, the pawn on d4, but they cannot move, they are stuck. So g5, oh my god. But what? E6 is a move actually here. E6 f5 actually is just crushing. E6 f5 is just crushing, Bryce. Bishop b5 exists even. What is this? Bishop b5 is just I'm taking the rook. Excuse me. E6 is just. Yeah, let's just play E6. It's just over. If he takes, I'll take back, of course. If he doesn't take, I'll take on B5. Then this guy is hanging. I can take on G5 first. Yeah, I can take on G5 first. Let's take this one. I can give a check here. That's a check here. I mean, I don't know what to start with. This is just a brilliant position for me. Like, I might just start with bishop b5. Bishop b5 check is coming. It's time to cultivate. Yeah, bishop b5, then bishop c4 is just. Or should I start with bishop c? Or bishop d7 is also a move. Where is he running? He cannot run. Yeah, that's totally over. But let me not be super like bishop d7 is just winning an exchange. Yeah, it's just winning an exchange. But he can take and play rook d8. Don't like it. And he can take and take. Yeah, like I don't like it. Okay, let me finish him off. Let me bishop a6 is exchange, yeah? Bishop a6 is an exchange. And everything is winning. That's the problem. That's a big problem when everything. Bishop e5, bishop d4. Oh my god. I'm seeing so many lines. What should I do? I mean, guys. This is just. Okay, let me give the check. Let me give. He might come up actually. He might come up actually. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. Yeah, he might. He doesn't go down. Okay, 334. So don't waste your time on nonsense moves. If he goes where? If he goes here, do you go here? Yeah, I'm going here. If he takes, I'll take, and I'm winning after that. Let's go here. I don't know where the rook runs. If he takes here, I'll take here, and if he takes here, I'll play e7. That's game over. If he plays bishop f5, I might just take, and if he takes, no, why to do so? If he plays bishop f5, I might just simply play rook f2. And then he moves the rook, I'll go bishop b7. Yeah, let's just play it, win it in a very simple way. I mean, this is not. Yeah, bishop b5 check was not necessary, of course, was not necessary. I just saw king g6. Like, when you play some moves, then you realize it. Okay, what else does he have? Bishop g7? No. Bishop d6? No. Rook here, perhaps, yeah, is the only move. Bishop b7 then, but this is just okay. d3 is just one move. I'll just go here, and it's just nothing. The problem is that the pawns still remain alive. If he can take the pawns, like both pawns, and then sacrifice the exchange, it's good. But rook d5 doesn't work because of here e7. It's a tactic. Plays here, I'll just go here. I don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste time here. Just play rook f2. Could have done so many other things also, but now there is no d3 anymore, of course. Still the rook is hanging. Rook here, still bishop here, rook e5, still e5, e7, yeah? Here he has bishop e7. Okay, d3. Just very interested what he's going to do on rook f1. Let's go rook f1. I just want to know. I just want to know what he's going to do, because if he moves the bishop, I have bishop c8 and then rook f8. But wait a second, is he going to promote the pawn in this case? Of course, it's just winning. I'm just joking. It's just rook. This one is hanging. These two rooks are just attacking together. Like whenever I double them, they're attacking on a very important thing. If he takes on d5, I'll just take on f5. If he plays d2, I'll just take on c. If he plays d, okay, it's too many. There are too many things to take. Don't worry. You can just take whatever. I have a rook f6 check. Okay, so rook d5, just rook f5, game over. That is also rook f5 to game over. Because you cannot promote, I will just give a check. Yeah, that's it. If he promotes, I'll first give a check, and then that's the reason. Promote, intermezzo with rook f6, and then rook takes d1. Finish him off. That will finish him off. Yeah, good game by me. I hope that the game review doesn't yell at me, but I guess I played a very good game in this game. Strategical game. Still bishop c8 is the same line. It's the same line, guys. But first let's give the check. Man, maybe he still wants to queen. But let's give the check to see where he goes, because here I also have bishop e2. As far as I can concern. Yeah, it's checkmate, yeah? So king g7, this is okay. There are too many ways to win. The only way to lose is just by, it's checkmate. It's just checkmate. Check. With what you want to checkmate him. Okay, so you continue till here, so just please continue. Bishop g3. It's just mating one. I checkmated him with two bishops. Two great moves. 13 best moves. 3 excellent moves in this game. Before watching the game, just remember, after this game, go and watch that game. I wanted to start with talking about that, but today I found an opponent very easily. You see, I won against a 2493 player, and I just got 5 ratings. It's very frustrating to reach 2700. Yesterday I drew a grandmaster and I lost so many ratings. So it's just nonsense. Okay, let's do the game review. And here we have Enjoy Chess YouTube. I performed as 96.1 accuracy without brilliant moves, but in the first glance it was showing that I had 2 great moves, but here no. I had 0 mistakes, 1 miss only, and 0 blunder. Good game. 2900 level. 96%. So let's learn how to play endgames in chess. And let's learn how to play at the beginning, at the opening. I played d4, knight f3. These 2 moves I just played spontaneously, like bullet, blitz. And when he played g6, in bullet and blitz I usually play knight c3, but d5, black is okay. I mean, these positions are nothing. And bishop f4, I don't like London against King's Indian. I like to play it in the black side, these positions. But you know why I choose c4 here? Because I'm playing both Grunfeld and King's Indian with the black pieces. So my opponent is going to the same territory. He's going to play either King's Indian or Grunfeld, and I know them both. So let's go and play it. It's good to know lines with both sides. To play it with the both sides, it's very good. Bishop g7, knight c3, and he played d6. So this means King's Indian defense. I will create videos on King's Indian defense. If you support, just please like the video if you like this kind of context. Castle, and now bishop e2. This is the main line, all the main lines. And you know what? After e5, there is a big theory on d5, queen d8, take bishop g5. And you know what's the best move in this position? Of course, it's rook e8, and black is completely fine. I knew this, and like 10 years ago maybe, someone just played castle against me. I played knight c6. When you expect him to play d5, he just took. And I was not sure which one to take. I took it here, and after he took, I took back. Maybe he was Guliev. I don't remember. I guess he was from Azerbaijan. And then I played rook e8, which is not the best. And later on, I found out, I mean, at that time, now I'm not sure. I'm just playing on my 10 years ago preparations. So maybe not correct. Maybe rook e8 is also good. But I found out that Timur Rajabov very, very great chess player, first of all, and secondly, he's a very great King's Indian player. Just play rook f8 in this position. And I said, aha, that's why. So here on knight d5, you're not forced to take here. You can take on e4. That's a very important deal. I don't know. I'm not trusting chess.com engine for opening preparations. So maybe rook e8 is good, maybe it's not. It says it's even better than rook f8, which I doubt it. And after rook here, I guess, yeah, bishop g4. This is exactly what Timur played. Or Timur, as we can say. It's better to say Timur, of course, but in some parts. Knight d5. Once again, my most become stop. This is what he played against me. And at least he was playing it so confidently against me. This is the only way that black has. There is no other way. He should take. I'm attacking c7 and I'm attacking f6. So he should take it and I'll take back. And knight d4 is the best and I'll take. And in that game, the guy just played bishop d3 against me. Or maybe not. Maybe he played f3. I'm not sure. Because now that I think, the game was like this. Because bishop d7. No. So maybe I played it in a better way. Yeah, this is why f3 is so stupid. So stupid. Why not playing bishop d3? Yeah, exactly. And after bishop d7, why not f4? Exactly. So I played it in a better way than engine says. If you start with f4, if you start with f3, you just lose the opportunity to play f4. So no, you should start with bishop d3 first. Yeah, maybe c6 is better, but you need to know that this position is okay, which is hard. To play like this is very hard. When I was playing that game, that was a classical game, over the board, OTB chess. But I was thinking, okay, my position is terrible. Like, I was thinking about this position. This is not what I want. The bishop on b7 is just an idiot, and like, this bishop is stuck. I cannot push c5. He can play b4, a3, whatever. He can double on c line. He has a good center, but whenever he wants, he can play f4, e5. So all of this thought. So why should I play like this? And I just played I didn't play this. I guess he played bishop d7 also. I don't remember that game from now on. I just remember the feelings that I had a very bad feeling. And now f4, yeah, I played very good. f4 was a great decision. On c5, I played rook c1. You know why I decided that rook c1, rook c8 favors me? Because when I play b3, I don't have to be afraid of this diagonal. I just vacated this diagonal, and there is no bishop attacking my rook here anymore. So rook c1, rook c8. And what I played? I just played b3. It's good positional play, like preventing any kind of opportunity. If I just bring the king, he might play c4 here. He might play c4, yeah, exactly. He might have better ideas even. I mean, engine says b5, and after b3, maybe here c4. Or h6, maybe. I guess in the end he will play c4, yeah. And at the end he will play c4, and look at this position. Now black is okay. Now black is better. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to play h6 to now attack here. And now if king f3, rook e3 check, yeah, for sure. And black is better. Black is playing for win. So it's very important in endgames to prevent your opponent's possibilities. So b3 is this mindset to play prophylactically. He plays b5, and rook e1 is another great move. I'm so proud of this game because now he wants to play c4. At first I wanted to play rook c2 with the idea of rook c1, but he can play c4 and he can turn the table around. Once again. This is not good. Let me please just... This mouse is going to stuck so many times. I hope that it doesn't stuck in time trouble. So rook e1, perfect play. What he played? He played f6 here. And after f6, I just played bishop h4. Okay, this is nothing to be proud of. He just played king f7. And yeah. He should have started with bishop h6. Till now, it's a perfect game. He should have started with bishop h6. To be honest, I was about to play bishop here. Yeah. And now g5, yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's planning to take back with the bishop. What's wrong with this moves? Yeah, what's wrong? Can you see it? I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah, it's counterplay. It's counterplay. So not bishop g3 here. Engine suggests rook f1 because I'm attacking here. So if king f7, maybe e5. So king g7 has to be played. And now rook c2, same plans. But why not now c4? Because maybe at the end I have some pressure. I don't know. What's the big deal here? Rook b1, okay. Just some tactical ideas. This is not how you should plan your strategies, but you need to use them sometimes. Yeah, bishop h6 was the best. King f7, rook e to g4. Okay. g4 maybe disqualify you from chess.com. g4, I don't know about g4 in this position. What's the second main line? It's rook f1 and h3. So the idea of g4, now I can get it. Absolutely. But during the game to play g4, it's too much. And a4 also, these two moves. a4, you can reach it. You can reach a4 by the process of calculation, like, because you have rook a1 and you have this, you are opening the bishop. So this, yes, this I can say. But after king f7, g4, wow, that's my mistake in this game. That's the miss. To miss g4 is so much. It's very hard to criticize this decision. Okay, what is g4? After king f7, let's just analyze. So first of all, bishop h6, you can play g5. That's the main reason. So now I can probably just switch the plan to this line. I can play bishop g3. White is better for sure. So bishop h6 no longer exists. And if he just goes with a5, okay, now rook c2. And remember, he cannot take on g4 anywhere because there is bishop b5, and this is just crushing. Yeah, this is just crushing. So no. So a5, rook c2, a4, and h3. It's just a way to prevent this. You mean like this, h6, bishop g3. Yeah, you prevented bishop h6, and finally you're going to win this game by grinding, like Magnus Carlsen says. But I'm not sure even Magnus plays g4 in a rapid online game in this position. I'm not sure even. Do you think those people that watch 28 minutes of this video, do you think that Magnus would have found g4 in this position? I mean, it's I don't know. I'm not fighting on the light squares. I'm fighting on the dark squares. For sure, I'm going to play. My plan is e5. My plan is to attack here. So, rook c2, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Did I play it? What did I play? I played rook e2. Okay, rook c2 was better. Rook c2 was better. It was not a miss, it was an inaccuracy. Okay, so rook e2 I started. So maybe because with rook c2 you are going to vacate this diagonal. Good point. Good point. What he played? He played bishop h6. Okay, I played bishop g3. So what's the big deal? I mean, king e7. Are you serious? And then put the king on d6 because the rook is on c1 and I cannot push e5? That's too deep. I mean, king e7, king d6 defense is just fantastic. It's just fantastic idea. White is still putting a lot of pressure, but it's a fantastic idea. Yeah, for classical, bishop g4 was just a mistake. I mean, and here e5. Very, very important to not take here. Once again, giving counterplay to your opponent, just activating this rook. He cannot move. Why should I do that? So e5, good. He just played g5, and this is just everything wins in this position. I played e6. In here, I took on g5. I took on b5. I gave a check, which I regretted it. Bishop a6 first is better. Why to bring the king to g6? Played bishop f5, rook f2. I played it fastly, and in this part of the game I also played fast, so it was not like I realized that I'm winning, so I should not waste time on this position. Good. d3, rook cf1, great decision. d2, rook takes f5, great decision. There is no rook d5 because he played it, yeah. But no, there is no d1. That's the main point, because I give the check and then I'll take it. Still the rook is hanging. just the irony. So yeah, I played check. Yeah, king here, bishop e2 check, king h4, bishop g3 checkmate. Fantastic game. Checkmate. I don't know, maybe, yeah, this game is a great game by me. So it shows that I'm good at understanding in chess, and it shows how important is it to remember the games that you played, whether you lost, whether you won, and remember that what you suffered during a game can be the suffer for your next opponent. So the way that one opponent beats you, you can beat someone with that way. This is the art of playing chess. So this is very important. So that day I was so frustrated about that game. It was the first round of the Caspian Cup. I don't know, 2013, 14, which year it was. I was so tired during that game, but before coming to the game, and I remember the feelings. He was just teasing me in the game. I couldn't do anything, and I was so frustrated. But today, I managed to do so to this opponent. So it's what we can learn from chess and from life. And with this way, we can enjoy chess and life. And after this video, go and watch that video. I played against Ilya Smirin. He was once 2702. He was once ranked number 13 in the world. I was once teaching his games to my opponents, to my students, and I was studying some of his games, like in some strategical games. He was very good in strategical games, and he's still good. He's still over 2500. I saw him playing in World Rapid and Blitz in a very good way. So go and watch that game. I hope you also enjoyed it. During the game, I didn't know that it's him. I was just focusing on the game, and then I realized, oh my god, I played Ilya Smirin. So good game. So go and enjoy that one also, and remember always to enjoy chess and life.